Picture this. You are signing important documents or your child is working on an art project and suddenly, a rogue pen leaves an unsightly ink stain on your favorite shirt or pair of pants. Your heart sinks. But do not despair. There is a common household item that often comes to the rescue. Yes, you can absolutely use acetone to get ink out of clothes, but there is a very important condition. It is highly effective on many types of ink and fabrics, especially natural fibers like cotton or linen. However, you must first test it on an inconspicuous area and avoid it completely on acetate, triacetate, or monocrylic fabrics, as it can dissolve these materials. Acetone is a powerful organic solvent. This means it has the ability to break down and dissolve substances that water alone cannot, including many of the dyes and binders found in ink. The chemical structure of acetone allows it to penetrate the ink particles, effectively loosening their grip on the fabric fibers. For natural fibers, this solvent action can be a lifesaver. But for synthetic fibers like acetate, which are derived from cellulose, acetone acts too aggressively. It actually melts or damages the fibers rather than just cleaning them. This is why testing is non-negotiable before you start treating the visible stain. Here is how to safely and effectively use acetone for ink stains. First, gather your supplies. You will need pure acetone, which is usually found in nail polish remover without added moisturizers or colors. You will also need clean white cloths or paper towels, cotton swabs, and a well-ventilated area. Begin by placing a clean white cloth or several layers of paper towels directly under the ink stain on the garment. This will absorb the ink as it is lifted and prevent it from transferring to other parts of the clothing. Next, very carefully apply a small amount of acetone to a cotton swab or the corner of another clean white cloth. Gently dab the stained area, working from the outside edges of the stain inward. Avoid rubbing, as this can spread the ink further. As the ink transfers to your cotton swab or cloth, replace it with a fresh one to avoid redepositing the ink. Continue dabbing until you have lifted as much ink as possible. Once the stain is visibly reduced, thoroughly rinse the treated area with cold water to remove any residual acetone. Finally, launder the garment as usual, following its care instructions. It is crucial to check if the stain is completely gone before putting the item in the dryer. Heat can set any remaining ink, making it much harder, if not impossible, to remove later. An insider tip for success is to act quickly. The fresher the ink stain, the easier it is to remove. If the first application of acetone does not entirely remove the stain, you can repeat the process a second time. For tougher stains, you might also consider an enzymatic laundry pretreater specifically designed for protein or tannin-based stains after the acetone step and before washing. Always double-check your garment, care label for any specific instructions or warnings before attempting any stain removal method. By understanding how acetone works as a solvent and following a few careful steps, you can confidently tackle many ink stains. With a little patience and the right approach, you will be able to restore your favorite clothes to their former glory, keeping them looking fresh and extending their life, all while avoiding the frustration of a permanent mark.